What's going on? It's your main man, Big Iv, the talk of the town, Mr. DETV, Mr. Renum Spoons. Hey, welcome to the DETV Small Business and Innovation Podcast. I'm here with my main man, my brother from another mother.
The star maker, Steven Johnson, the one they call.
Ooh. What's up, man?
Not a whole lot, bro.
You
Today
good?
is a great day. Yes, sir.
Why is it a great day?
Wasn't too hot. It didn't rain today. We have a fantastic guest.
Ooh, you want to just tell them, not tell them, but tell them, but don't tell them too much?
If you're a small business owner,
right?
An aspiring small business owner, or even a seasoned small business owner, I need you to stop what you are doing right now and share the link with at least 3 other people.
That's right.
Because this is going to be a value-packed conversation this evening.
Yeah.
Stop what you're doing and go ahead and send it to 3 people right now.
I think we need to also say this. If you're a business owner and you haven't been thinking about retirement, but been thinking and knowing that you need retirement, this show is dedicated to you. This is for you. This right here, this program that the state is having coming out of the treasurer office is really, really amazing. And you definitely want to take a part of it. I am about to take a part of it, and it's really dope. Then I said, pull your mic down.
There we go. So y'all can all see how fine I am.
There you go. There you go. My man, Mr. Ted Griffith is here. Show him. Give him a camera shot real quick, Dennis. Bang, bang. Right here, Ted. That one right there. Boom, boom. There you go. My man is here. He came suited and booted, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
We out here looking like peasants.
I know, right? Like handsome bums.
Handsome bums. Before we get started, we got to give a word out to our sponsors. All right, a sponsor, our number one sponsor is DART. DART Transit, moving fast. Make sure that if you anywhere that you're going, take DART. It will get you there. It's reliable, it's amazing, and it's Delaware's own, moving you forward. DART. Our second sponsor for tonight is the Delaware Small Business Chamber. Contact them if you are a business owner and you are looking for your tribe. This is the tribe for you. It will help you get you the resources that you need, put you in a community that they're just like you. Small business owners that want to figure it out, that's trying to figure it out. If you call today and you tell them Big Iv and what is it, the star maker?
Just Steve is fine tonight.
Steve sent you. They will give you an amazing discount for signing up. So again, the Delaware Small Business Chamber. Make sure you check them out. Who you got, Steve?
Our next sponsor is 721 Apparel. Shout out to 721 and their owner, Mr. Nico Wiggins. I know y'all see this beautiful hunter green sweatshirt that he's given me for this evening. 721apparel.com. 721apparel.com. He's got a whole bunch of great stuff on his website. He's even got a baby line now.
Does he?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Baby line. Who else you got? Hey, Den, do me a favor. Get a shot at the sponsor table.
Yep.
Real quick. Watch the camera movement.
And our final sponsor this evening is Mr. Keith Greenidge with Greenidge Exterminating. Once again, we know pest control is going to be a big deal for a lot of us with this, wet it's been, how warm it's been.
Give him the code, son.
Mr. Greenidge has told us if you guys would like, he's a friend of the program here. You want to get yourself 10% off when you book with him, use discount code DETV28. Again, that's DETV28. Get yourself an additional 10% off.
What do you call them?
With Greenidge Exterminating.
What do you call them?
I call them roaming free radicals.
Jesus. Okay, look, if you're tuning in tonight, we got the segment of 100 things I'll never ever do in business again, and we have the business roll call. So business roll call is real simple. If you're on whatever social media channel you're watching this on, and at home, sorry, you can't participate unless you bring out your cell phone, is you want to just give your name, put the name in your website of your business, so when I see it, I'll give you a call out. 2, can you throw the phone number on the screen, Dennis? There you go. I can't see that. Can you see it?
Yes, sir.
Tell them what to do.
810-796-1624.
1624. Text the word business or BIZ and join our community. Our community is strong, impactful, empowering, and just so amazing if you're a small business owner. We're here to give you resources and give you practical ways that you can be so you can get the bag.
Yeah.
Simple, man. Simple. Other than that, what else we got? Business roll call. And if you want to call in and ask Steve or myself a question, or Mr. Ted Griffith a question, please call 302-983-6703. 983-6703. All right, you ready to get started?
I was ready as soon as I found out this guy was coming onto the program.
You know him?
Me and Ted are very, very familiar with each other.
Okay.
I was ready to call him on the phone and just interview him then without any camera.
So you waiting for this, son? Huh?
Yeah. Go ahead, introduce yourself, make it quick. I'm joking. Take as long as you need.
Take
as long as you need.
Bounce on it.
Take as long as you need.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Hey, Ted, you family. Welcome
Yes, you are.
Welcome to the living room.
Welcome.
It's
Welcome.
wonderful to be here, and thank you so much. And you commented, Steve, on the fact that I'm wearing a suit, and I just was checking out the podcast. I saw my buddy CJ Bell, who was head of Division of Small Business, wearing that very impressive violet suit. So I felt like I thought that was a requirement for the guests, because CJ's a lot younger, more handsome than me. So I feel like I got to keep up. But hey, and also congratulations to you guys for doing this. I think this is a wonderful idea. There's a lot of great small businesses in Delaware. And I think, like Ivan says, they don't always get the attention that they deserve. And so hats off to both of you gentlemen for putting the attention where it should be.
Thank you.
But like you said, I'm Ted Griffith, Program Director for Delaware Earns. Delaware Earns is a fantastic program. It's a retirement savings program. It's sponsored by the state, but it's not for state employees. It's for private sector workers who do not have access to retirement savings through their jobs. And this is great timing. We really appreciate you guys having us on, because it's been 1 year since the program opened up for businesses to register, facilitate the program, and very happy to report we have more than 6,000, actually 6,600 as of the beginning of July, individual workers in Delaware saving for the first time in their own Roth IRAs. We're helping thousands of businesses throughout the state. The business doesn't have to pay anything for this retirement plan. So it's just, we're really excited to talk to you more about it.
Shoot, I'm excited. Shoot, 6,500? And you don't have to be a state employee?
No, you can. It's just for the private sector, just for our private sector businesses that do not have a retirement plan in place already. We've already got more than $4.5 million invested in the program. So it's off to a roaring start.
Steve over there, look, Steve bubbling. Here he come. Here he come, Ted. Here he come.
I'm just happy. I'm glad that the program is working.
Why?
Go on and keep talking.
Why are you glad?
You know why I'm glad, man.
Now tell them why you glad, because people need to know.
It's because there's usually not enough resources out here for the small business community.
That's true.
Especially a long-term savings vehicle like this one that's simple and accessible.
And Steve, you're absolutely right. And that goes back to why we're part of as Ivan was saying, we're part of the Treasurer's Office. And that's why Treasurer Davis wanted to bring this program to Delaware, is there are estimated to be about 150,000 workers just in Delaware. So that's a huge number in a small state. 150,000 workers, no access to a retirement plan at their jobs. These people might be working full-time, more than full-time, but there's no retirement plan at their job. So somebody might say, well, so what? They can go open their own IRA on their own. The reality is, and we all know this ourselves in our own experience, if you don't have it in your job, if you're not doing it through payroll, you're never getting around to saving for retirement. It's about 5% of that population that doesn't have the retirement plan that goes ahead and opens the IRA. So it's so important that we get businesses signed up for this. And again, thank you, gentlemen, for sharing the word. You were right there with us at the beginning, and really happy to report back on a year of success. And we're like I say, as excited, to the extent you can be excited about a retirement plan, we're excited about it.
I was thinking about like small businesses, right?
Yep.
What are some of the things other than like retirement, right, that you see that small businesses they need that's in the private sector?
Yeah, and I think it's such a good point. And we really recognize this is such a challenging time for small businesses. You know, it's hard to attract and retain employees. You got the inflation is still killing people. It's really difficult. And then we understand, and we're trying to do something about it. We understand there's a lot of new programs at the state level, new rules to comply with. So you take those three things, and it's a big burden on businesses. I live in Fairfax, just in North Wilmington. One of my favorite restaurants, the guy just came out and said he's closing Stoney's. Great spot. And he mentioned, you know, the rising costs and how that's really.
Said he's closing?
Yeah, he's closing. Yeah, Mike Stone. It's an institution.
Yeah.
But he said like with the costs and you know the fallout from COVID. And I think I love the restaurant, but I think that's just an example of a bigger trend of all the pressure that's on businesses.
Right.
Yeah.
And not that like Delaware Earns is like the answer to every single problem business has, but we do think it helps, right? And it obviously helps the workers because they get their own Roth IRA, they're able to save. But I think the important thing for your audience to understand is Delaware Earns providing the retirement savings account. That really benefits the business itself, right? Because it helps with retention.
Right.
You've got a great benefit that you can offer to people. It's especially attractive to young people because it's a Roth IRA, tax-free.
For the people that don't know what a Roth IRA is, can you explain that?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's the perfect type of account for this. So I know it sounds really dull. Roth individual retirement
They
account.
want a Diddy IRA. Diddy. I'm sorry, I'm bad. I slipped out. Fraudulent slip. My bad.
Fraudulent?
So
Freudian?
No, fraudulent. I meant fraudulent.
So it's an individual retirement account that you save money into. You invest. What's the big deal about that? The big deal about this kind of IRA, it's called a Roth IRA. It's actually named for late Senator William Roth of Delaware. The great thing about this, Ivan, is once you get to retirement age, you're able to pull out all the money that you saved, hopefully for decades, but however long you saved it, you get to retirement age, so just about 60 years old, you can pull out everything in that account, all that growth, and not pay a penny in federal or state income tax on that. So if you start young enough, and that's why we got to get the word out, if you just start in your 20s, you save like $20 a week or $10 a week, but you keep at it. When it comes time to retire, you're sitting on hundreds of thousands of dollars, and because that money is in a Roth IRA, this special kind of IRA, you can pull it out, and you don't have to pay anything to the tax folks. So it's like Delaware made tax-free shopping, and
Right.
with the Roth IRA, we got tax-free retirement. So it's great.
I'm sitting here and I'm just thinking, like, for the small businesses, right, that I know that open up, right, and they're opening up saying, hey, I could put $20 a paycheck or $20 a month, $30 a month. When they get 40, 50, 60 years old, that money will be waiting there for them without federal taxes and state taxes. How easy is it for people to sign up today?
Yeah, it's all you got to do is go to earnsdelaware.com. The whole idea is to make this simple, to make it automatic. That's the overriding theme for this, is just make it as automatic. Because I do get excited about the retirement stuff, but I recognize that it's deadly dull to most people.
Yeah.
But it's important, and so we just want to make it. We want to make it simple. We're happy to talk to you about it as much as you want, but we really just want to make it simple for you, make it automatic, and get it growing. But you need time. You got to start.
Got to start.
Yeah, like it's not going to do it itself.
Right.
It's simple, but it's not going to.
Steve, you the finance guy. That oxtail over there got you.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I just,
see him though, you see him.
I want,
Give him an iced tea again.
I want
Iced
Ted
tea.
to keep talking.
How do you feel about it? Tell me how you feel, son.
I like it, man.
Huh?
I like it.
Why you
I
the
like it.
finance guy? Tell me what should small businesses do this?
Absolutely.
Why should they do it?
1,000%.
Why?
One, because it's simple. All right, it's simple. There's not. When you hear the term retirement plan,
Right.
you envision a situation where you got to sit down with some guy in a tie for
Right.
4 and 5 hours. There's some stack of paperwork to fill out. It's not like that. Y'all just heard Ted say, just go on the website, fill out a few things, and you are pretty much good to go.
And what's that website? Because I'm putting it in the chat.
earnsdelaware.com.
earnsdelaware.com.
earnsdelaware.com. Yeah, thanks. And
Damn, you know it. You already hooked up.
Nah.
And what Steve's saying
yet.
too is there's a lot of help too. We got a call center you can call up if you're a business owner, if you're an employee, and that number, that's all on that website. So all you got to do is go to the website. We want people to know there's help. They're not on their own. It's really about because that's the big back to challenges of small businesses, right? The other thing is they're time starved. Any small business owner you talk to, they don't have time. So we've tried to make this as simple as possible. And if you're the small business owner, you not only do you have to do this for your employees, but you really should be doing it for yourself.
Damn right.
Because you know.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Did I miss that part about the employees? So businesses can sign their employees up?
Absolutely, Ivan. So it's a really good point, and actually it's a rule now in Delaware. If you have 5 or more W-2 employees, 5 or more, and you don't have a retirement plan like a 401k, you should be getting plugged into Delaware Earns as soon as you can. And then everybody on staff, they send in payroll contributions to their own Roth IRA, so that money will grow. Now, in some cases, we do recognize, it's a good idea for most people, but there might be certain people where, hey, it doesn't make sense for me to save for retirement, or I just can't do it right now. That's not a problem either. It's very simple just to opt out of it as well.
Yeah.
So that's the employee piece of it, Ivan. But the other really important thing is the business owner, herself or himself, they're so busy, they're not focusing on things. I'm worried that, and I know that they lose sight of their own retirement, so they should be getting in and open up their own Roth IRA as well.
Well, let me ask. So we've talked about the what. I have a how question. How do you translate complex retirement policy into language that can really resonate with your average rank and file everyday entrepreneur who's juggling 1,000 decisions a day and might not have, like you said, a whole lot of time?
Yeah. And so Steve, what I try to do is I try to ask, just if just to start the conversation, I can ask two simple questions. Mm-hmm. Who wants to work forever, and who wants to pay more in taxes? And if you say no to those questions, you should say yes to Delaware Earns, because I love my job and I'm tax supported, but I don't want to work forever. I don't want to work till my last day on earth, and I'm okay with paying taxes, but I don't necessarily want to pay more than I have to. So that's where Delaware Earns comes in, and it's true for everybody.
Yeah,
I mean, I know you guys love your jobs, but you probably, Ivan wants to retire someday. I can feel it.
I want to go fishing.
What would you say was the moment for you? Because I would imagine that this was not difficult, but I would imagine that it was layered to put a program like this one together. What would you say was the moment where the mission of Delaware Earns kind of crystallized for you personally?
Yeah, I really appreciate the question, because to me, it means a lot to me personally to have this role and to have this opportunity, because the job I used to have was I was a financial advisor to people that had a lot of money.
That's why we get along so well.
They had a lot of money to invest, and hey, it was great helping people. Everybody needs help, but in terms of crystallizing that excitement, Steve, it's knowing that I'm helping people in my own state, my own neighbors. They've never had a chance to do this. Nobody ever told them about this. Nobody ever made it easy for them. Nobody ever tried to do it. Right. So that's what this is about. It's really, once you sit down and really think about this idea, you recognize how important it is. And we just got to get people doing it.
Yeah, it's crazy because when we were talking to CJ, we were saying that there was a lot of programs out here that were kept away from the Black and brown community, right? Yep. And with not just his administration, because Treasurer, she's an amazing person. Yeah. She was in before this administration came, and was doing things so more generations that were left out are in the game now.
Yes.
So this, just like what CJ's doing, making it easy, making it accessible, is bringing everyone to a fair playing field, if you will, to saying, hey, this was what was done before. Now you can partake in it, and we want to make sure that you partake in it. Yeah. It is definitely a way to go if you're a small business, is to, one, I mean, think of it. We always talk about within, and I don't know about your community, bro, but in our community, the conversation of saving is really not at the top of the list. Surviving is, right? Yeah, but what we need to do now, and like my wife said, she said one day, she said, it's a shame that every generation with us has to start over.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
If you want to talk about creating business and you want to talk about creating legacy, you want to talk about, furthering your mission and God knows making an impact, this is how you do it. You don't do it by living check to check and thinking that the skies are going to open up and the windows of heaven are going to open and here come your retirement. You got to prepare and you got to save for that, right? Yep. So this is a great time in your bloodline, during your lineage, for your namesake, to create something, because God knows. I remember it was like 21 when I decided to start a business, right? Mm-hmm. I'm almost 50. What the hell? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. It happens fast, right? It comes by, it happens fast. Yeah. So if you're out there watching, small business, entrepreneur, let's just say it like that, entrepreneur, right? Save your money. This is how you do it.
Yes.
It's easy. It's accessible. It is, stop drinking them lattes for $5.75 a cup, right? Put that money aside and create a savings. And you just think about that compact interest that just keeps adding up and adding up for 20 years, 30 years. Good Lord. You know what you could do with $500,000? Mm-hmm. I'm going fishing.
I can think of a couple things.
That doesn't count. That is illegal in 10 states.
Drop a comment what you would do with $500,000.
Oh, and then we'll tell you what you say, Dennis? I thought he said something. I thought that eye in the sky said something. Mm-hmm. We have $500,000, say $200,000 in capital from Delaware, the Delaware Division of Small Business. What would you do?
Man.
Oh, just think about that. Think about that for a minute, Steve. You go to Delaware Division of Small Business. You get the loan for $300,000, and then you go open up. You call Delaware Earns, right, and put some money in the savings. Can you put the money from the loan into the savings? Start off with like 50 grand in there?
I wouldn't do that.
Okay, but just asking. I'm just asking.
I would not do that.
Okay. But you get the loan, you have capital now to run your business that will help increase revenue. You take, instead of $20 a month, you put $100 a month in there. Good Lord, you are $2 million up, right? And that's not even touching a fraction of programs that Delaware has to offer when it comes to small business.
Right. I'm so glad you said that. Look at all the resources that are now available to you in the state of Delaware.
Jeez.
And we want to make sure we bring all of them to you right here on the DETV Small Business and Innovation Podcast.
Tell them the number, man. Tell them the number.
Listen, you got to text BIZ to 810-796 1624.
All right, business roll call. Make sure you put the name of your business and your website in there. If you want to talk to Ted, ask Ivan and Steve a question. The phone number is 302-983-6703. I know a bunch of business owners out there don't have insurance. I mean, did I say insurance? Well, that too. I know you don't have that, and I know you're not saving. So make sure you want to participate in this. You only need as low as $15?
Yeah. You could open up an account. And the other important thing to point out is I'm talking about business owners and employees. If you work for yourself, if you're a solo entrepreneur, you can go to the website, you can open up your own Roth IRA, and if you make it a recurring contribution, you can open it up with as little as $5. So hopefully everybody has at least $5.
Let me see what this website looking for. Dennis, go to that website for me real quick. No. Website is Delaware Earns?
EarnsDelaware.com. It's backwards.
Earns Delaware.
EarnsDelaware.com.
What do you think about that? You see the website, Steve? Mm-hmm. What it look like?
Looks good. Looks clean. User friendly. See, look at me talking about it from like a business consultant perspective. Look at me.
And that video right there, that's Levante Dorsey, who's just a great advocate for our program. She was actually the very first small business to sign up for Delaware Earns. And it's really meant a lot to her and to her employees. I've had other business owners say that it really does help with retention, that they were going to lose people because they did not have retirement. People stayed on because now they're able to save in their own Roth IRA.
Hold on, because I'm going to talk to me like I'm on that slow bus, Sweet Pickles. I want to make sure people understand this. Like what you just said, you said people stayed with that business. And that's one of the problems that small businesses have.
Yeah.
They don't have anything to offer, their employees. So a small business, we'll call it ABC, right? Small business ABC says, reach out to Delaware Earns, and they can now for their employees, 5 employees that they have, can create a Roth IRA and either match the money or pay into the IRA. That will keep those. That would be an initiative to keep those employees there.
Yeah, so it's a great way to, and that's true of any retirement benefit. And we'd love to see people adopt Delaware Earns, but if they want to do the 401k.
But I mean, they don't want to. I mean, we want them to do Delaware Earns.
Hey,
I know you can't say it, but I say it. Damn it, I say it. We want you to do Delaware Earns. Okay, I say it. All right, my bad.
But if they want to, and if they want to do matching, however they want to do it, with the 401k, that's great for them, and it really is a tool to retain people. There's a woman that has a chain of child care centers down in Sussex County, and she said people literally were quitting because there was no retirement. And actually, Representative Lambert, who sponsored this program, he said way back when he had to change jobs because he had to give up a job that he really liked to go to a place that had the retirement benefit.
Hey, Dennis, guess what you're getting next week, baby? Guess what you're getting next week? Retirement. DETV, baby.
He don't look or sound excited about it.
Don't worry about it. Healthcare next.
So as the program's about a year old now.
Yes.
6,500 people served.
What were some of the things that surprised you as registrations opened when the program first started?
Well, it is interesting. So when we first opened, we were really excited. Thought everybody would sign up. We didn't see that immediately, but what we did see is we did have a deadline. We said, hey, we really got to try to sign up by October 15th. And once we got to that deadline, we saw a huge rush of businesses. We actually had, by the end of last year alone, we had about 1,700 register. So it was a slow start, out of the gate in the summer. But in the fall, it really picked up, and that was really gratifying to see that.
Yeah, we can see that. Summer is really funny around here, right?
Yeah.
People on vacation, dogs out sick, Things happen.
Outside of the number of signups, what are some of the other metrics that you guys are using to measure the success of the program and make sure people are being lifted into long-term security?
Yeah, it's definitely a good question. So the number one is how many funded accounts, how many individuals are we reaching throughout the state, which we already talked about. But a close second is the total assets, the total amount of money that's invested, because there you're capturing how much wealth are we building for workers who have never had a chance to do this. Right now we're looking at better than 4.5 million invested across all those accounts. So we're, again, a strong start. Our objective is by the end of this year to have 10 million invested in the program. But just like you guys understand, the time, and you just keep at it, at it. 10 to 15 years from now, we're looking at more than $1 billion in this thing.
Yeah.
It's just going to take some time to get there. But so that's the other key metric is how much in assets do we have there invested over time, and that average balance will climb too. Right now, it's probably just under $1,000, but it's getting there. I've had several people say to me, "Hey, I've already had several $1,000s able to save in that. It makes a big difference." And they just feel, more secure, because the other great thing about the Roth IRA is, unlike a regular traditional IRA, if you get into a difficult situation, you can always withdraw the amount of your original contribution without any taxes or penalties. So that's another great thing that business owners should be aware of, that there's a lot of flexibility. They can get at their contributions if they need them, if an emergency comes up.
All right. I love that answer.
Jeez,
I love that answer. When fees, and I'm sure with your background in finance, fees often are a really, really sticky point when it comes to almost any savings plan. How did you guys arrive at a structure that makes the program sustainable but is also fair to the participants.
Yeah, it's a good point. So one of and as you know, Steve, being an expert in this area, normally with a retirement plan, there's almost two sets of fees. There's two groups that are paying. The employer pays for the retirement plan, and the employees pay for the retirement plan. Now, our dream would be that this is free to everybody, but we don't live in that world.
Right.
But we were at least able to make this program, it's completely free to the employer. There is no charge whatsoever to the employer for doing this. To Steve's point, the employee does pay an amount that's in line with your typical small retirement plans. But our hope, Steve, the thing that we're excited about is behind the scenes, we're actually part of a multi-state group that includes 5 other states. And because we're doing that, everybody's assets are pooled together. That's going to allow us, as every year goes on, we're going to be able to bring down those costs for the individuals. So right now, we're probably about average cost for the individual. Ultimately, as we grow through these other states, you'll see us be below average, and it's such an important thing. And that's why we're excited about the future.
I love it. Well, you over there giving silent claps, bro. What the hell's going on over
I
there?
so love that there's collaboration between different states here.
Right.
That kind of leads me to another question.
Question bank tonight, ain't you?
Oh yeah. This is a great program. It's a great program.
I know.
And we have a guy who really knows what he's talking
cares.
about. Yeah, and he cares.
Ted cares. They should name it Ted Cares. Ted Cares.
Delaware often serves as a corporate home for companies worldwide. How do you think that reputation helps or hurts a statewide initiative like this one?
Well, I'm hoping that you're absolutely right. Of course, we're known for the corporations and being a home to all of that and the legal fees that come from that. But I'm hoping that we can set an example. We're not the first state to do this, but I think I'm hoping that we can really set an example of success with Delaware Earns, and because Delaware is closely followed in the business community, other states that haven't adopted these kinds of programs yet, that this will open the way for them. In some ways we can take credit for it because of Senator Roth and the Roth IRA. He's the one that brought that to us. So I think it helps the reputation of the state. And part of it too, Steve, is not just trying to build our reputation, it's keeping pace, because the states right around us, they have, for the most part, they have this program now.
Right.
So Maryland was the first to get it, then Virginia, and then New Jersey actually launched at the same time as us.
Okay.
So if Treasurer Davis hadn't brought Delaware Earns to the state, our small businesses would be at a disadvantage, because somebody in a small business in New Jersey could offer this program and we don't have it. So we certainly want to set an example nationally, but at least we want to keep pace for sure.
All right, if you're just tuning in, you're watching the Small Business and Innovation Podcast here on DETV. I'm your main man, Big Ive. This is
Steve Johnson, the one they call.
And that right there is Ted Earns, right? Ted Earns. To stay connected, what we want you to do is to go to earnsdelaware.gov. .com, excuse me, to get more information about this amazing program that they have for entrepreneurs, business owners, and people that need to make sure they have a retirement in the next couple of years, next 30 years, because time is going. What is it? What's the quote? Time waits for no one. Right. It's not like waking up at 60 years old and realize you worked all your life and you have no money.
Don't be that guy.
Don't be
that girl.
Him. Don't be them. All right. Let me see if we got any questions tonight.
All right.
Do we got a bunch of people on though? Everyone is just watching and giving high fives. All right, go ahead, Steve. While
Well, you are certainly talking some good talk in here tonight.
Talking that stuff.
He is. You got an open line to a lot of Delawareans in here tonight. Go ahead, look into the camera, and give us a call to action for Delaware Earns, please.
Please go to the website, earnsdelaware.com. It's really going to benefit you. I know you hear, hey, state program, there's some skepticism about that, but this is a unique state program. It benefits not just workers because they're saving. It benefits business owners because it allows them to offer competitive benefit at no cost to the business. And then third, everybody sitting here as a Delaware taxpayer is going to benefit from this program, because if people can go into retirement with their own nest egg, they're going to be that much less dependent on the state. That could save all of us as taxpayers billions of dollars. So this is something that people got to do, and know that the help is there. EarnsDelaware.com.
Hey, Ted, question for you, bro. You see everything, all the movement that's happening in the state of Delaware when it comes to small business. What do you think about it?
Well, I'm excited about. I was teasing CJ earlier about his violet-colored suit that was very impressive. But I am really impressed by what CJ Bell is doing and the Division of Small Business. They have a fantastic team there.
Yeah.
And I think with his leadership now, it's even better than it's been a great organization all along. And as he was telling you guys, they have money that they're trying to get out the door. They're trying to make some loans. So people, after you go to EarnsDelaware.com, go to the Division of Small Business and take advantage of those programs, because there's so many great things out there. There are a lot of resources there for the small business owners. And I think from what I see is, a lot of times somebody will have an idea and they'll be good at something, say they're good at cooking. I'm just going to dive in and open up a restaurant or open up a food truck.
Yep.
You got to have a plan, and the Division of Small Business, before you do that, you got to have a business plan.
Yeah.
Steve knows this better than anybody. You got to have the business plan. The Division of Small Business can do that. We also have the SBDC,
Yep.
Which is a wonderful organization. There's SCORE. There's so much out there.
Yes.
And there's a lot of and all that help is free. I mean, Stand By Me, Delaware. There's a lot of free help out there. So
Yeah.
before people start paying money, they should be aware of it. But I am really excited about what Division of Small Business is doing. I know they have their EDGE grants coming
Yep.
up right now.
2.0, I believe it is.
Yeah.
Right? EDGE 2.0. Now, look, I don't know what else they want us to do, Steve. We're giving them. We're not just here talking to Willie Bobo,
Right.
about business. We are bringing in the heavy hitters that are running departments that are saying, if you are a small business and you're looking to scale and you're looking to take care of your employees, good Lord, I can't call for you. We cannot fill the application out for you.
What else do you need?
Yeah, you have been saying for years, I didn't know about that resource, or they're not talking to us. We're talking to you right now. Small businesses in Delaware don't give a damn black, white. I don't give a damn if you sell widgets. I don't give a damn if you sell pool supplies. These resources are available for you to take full advantage of. All right, so you can have just, what do we say, run business better? Run business better. That's a T-shirt.
It is. I like it.
Run business better. From your employees to your staff to scaling. Division of Small Business, the treasurer's office are giving you resources. And that's just two, bro.
Right.
What other programs you got coming out your office?
So we have some fantastic programs in the treasurer's office. We do all sorts of things to help people save. Obviously, people know that we help the state employees save.
Yeah.
But we have excellent programs. There's a thing called an ABLE account that allows people with disabilities to save. I have one for my own son. It's just a fantastic program. We have great leadership of the ABLE program. So that's a great account. You can also save for college through the treasurer's office. The
Damn,
529
really?
college savings account. It's one of the most highly rated programs in the country. Our program right here in Delaware, 529, it was
You got a lot of programs coming out your office.
Go on, let that man cook.
I'm sorry, let him cook, son. Go ahead, my fault.
So there's fantastic things. There's a lot of great work. I work with just fantastic people. There's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes. It's really kind of the bank for the state. But in terms of interacting with the public, we have EARNS, we have the 529 program, and we have the ABLE accounts for people with disabilities. So they're just fantastic programs. And we have thousands of state employees who are saving with us as well. So
Damn.
It's kind of a underappreciated gem of state government.
Well, you're doing a hell of a job, Ted Earns. That's a T-shirt.
Ted Earns.
Ted Earns.
I love
man.
it.
Ted the spokesman. Ted the guy.
And Ivan, you were talking about all sorts of different businesses can benefit from this. One kind of interesting note, you guys might appreciate this. So if we're talking about bringing cannabis here to Delaware and have cannabis businesses.
Say what?
So where I'm going with this is because of some of the federal laws, if a business is a cannabis business, it can be kind of tough for them to put in like a regular 401k.
Yeah.
Because Delaware Earns is sponsored at the state level and everything is completely legal from the state standpoint, and actually Treasurer Davis worked for some legislation to make sure of that financial services. If you got a cannabis business, Delaware Earns is for you. There's no problem with us serving you, and we're there to help. So,
on that note,
5-10 years from now, what does meaningful success look like for the Delaware Earns program? Not just in hard numbers, but in human stories.
Yeah, and that's a really good point, Steve. Because sometimes you and I like to talk numbers.
Yes.
But it's really, it is about what Ivan was talking about. Somebody gets to 60 years old and they actually have something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and that's why I do get excited about that. And it's something the treasurer says all the time. Think about that, the life-changing nature of that. You have several $100,000 in an account that you can pull from tax-free. That's just one individual because they save all the time. So you have dramatically changed the quality of that person's
That's
life.
right.
Yes.
They've gone back,
That's
and
right.
exactly like what you were saying, Ivan, just trying to survive and get by, to that individual could live a really full life in retirement, and that's what we want. In terms of overall goals, right now we're very proud to have more than 6,000 savers. Within not too many years, probably 5 years, 10 years, we want to get that to be like 40,000. So
Right.
we want tens of thousands of people in this. But the important thing is, and this is another great thing that the program does, is Earns by itself is never going to cover everybody,
Right.
Much as we'd like to.
Right.
But the great thing about it is it focuses the business's attention on the retirement issue. It says, hey, you either got to have Delaware Earns or you've got to put in a retirement plan. We're going to sweep in tens of thousands of additional workers by requiring businesses to put in their own retirement plan.
Right.
So however we're getting people covered, that's how we want to do it.
I love it. Sign me up. Right. Today.
Happy to. We'll
I'll
do
bet.
it right now.
Shit. Shoot. I own the network. We could do that. All right. You ready?
Yes.
All right.
You
So
thought I had more questions, didn't you?
no. You want to go give them the recap. Give the audience the recap.
I can't. We've discussed so much.
In a nutshell. I think that's what the end of our podcast need to be called. In a nutshell.
Delaware Earns is a program that you need to be aware of. If you're a business owner, you need to be enrolled in. I'll just leave it there.
I thought you was going, Reverend Ike.
Not today.
All right.
Maybe next time.
Let me see if
They
I
got to
can-
buy a ticket for that.
They gotta buy a
Maybe
ticket
we
for
could do a pay-per-view version of the podcast.
Oh, wow.
I'd pay for that.
Live studio audience. I think we do need to have a live studio audience and have people to come in and listen to the Division of Small Business, come in and listen to Delaware Earns, to the Treasurer's Office, and to talk about, again, resources that can affect and help their small businesses.
There's great ambassadors at the Division of Small Business. And actually, CJ, we work closely together because CJ is actually on our outreach committee. So it's great to have his input and leadership. And
All right. I'm going to put it together. We're going to make it happen. All right. For those that are watching, thank you for watching and for tuning in tonight. If you have questions, throw that website out for me, Dennis. See that? See how I did that? DelawareEarns.com. Make sure you go check it out. Sign up today. Tell them DETV sent you. They're not going to give you no discount, but they damn sure going to take care of you. All right? I mean, you can't, $20 a month, $20 a week, whatever. It's $20. Stop eating out and
It's
save
not.
for your future.
It's not going to get simpler than this
No.
to have a long-term savings or retirement plan.
Have you ever,
It's not gonna
Ted,
get
have you
simpler.
ever seen anything so simple?
So simple, even I can do it.
Who was that? That was who what was that? Huh? What is it? A caveman could. Why she whispering? Y'all got no my ear. Take this. No, thank you all. Thank you both for doing what you do.
No, and thank you guys both. And again, it's just what I said at the beginning. It's so great that you're putting the attention on all the great things happening with small businesses, the entrepreneurial spirit that we have here in Delaware. This is a great idea, and so I really congratulate both of you.
Thank you, bro. We're
Thank
just
you.
trying to do something different, right?
Yeah.
We're tired of the same old. We're gonna go hang out at the Chase. We're gonna let's create something where people that never went to the Chase, that don't come to the Chase, they watch us anyway, right?
Yeah.
We gonna open up how Grandma used to say, open up that front door and let the neighborhood in, right? And that's what we're gonna do. And we got people inside, the chefs, the cooks, and those are the people that are preparing the resources, such as yourself. When the community come in, we feed them. We let them chill for a little bit, play in the backyard, and then they go back and see
Right.
tomorrow. Right?
Right.
It's Grandma. Thank Grandma Ruby. All right. DETV, the Small Business Innovation Podcast here on DETV. I'm your main man, Big Ive.
Hold on. Can we do an expo promo?
Run the flyer.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tuesday, July 15th, 2025. You need to be there. I said it before, I'm going to say it again. This right here is going to be like the Super Bowl for small business owners. It's going to be crazy. We have 3 beautiful panels lined up for you. We have a couples in business panel. We have a regional economic opportunities panel. And we have an access to capital panel where we're going to talk about specifically what does it take to get funded. We have 4 amazing workshops for you guys planned that day. We have a men's health and wellness workshop. We have a women's health and wellness workshop. Councilwoman Letitia Bracey is going to come and do a workforce development workshop. And you know your boy closes the show with the customer acquisition and marketing workshop. It's going to be crazy. This is not going to be an event where it's just people talking. This is going to be something where I guarantee you. You
gotta say like the old lady, I guarantee.
You will leave with several things that you can take and apply to your business right now. Not to mention, Big Ive, the talk of the town, is going to be hosting the event.
Boy,
That right there.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'll tell you how to take a dream and turn it into a millie. Real simple.
So Tuesday, July 15th, you need to be there. We're going to go ahead and get it started about 9:30 that morning. You need to be there if you're serious about building something. Or if you're just bored that day and you don't have nothing else to do.
No, don't give them that. Don't give them an out. No, don't give them that. If you're a small business owner, have your butt in the building. These are resources that you can use to further your business.
You heard him. And Ted, you're going to be there, right?
Delaware Earns is going to be there. We're looking forward to it. Can't wait.
So if you have questions about Delaware Earns.
She said that. You heard what she said?
What?
With a business card. Bring your business cards. We
Be
don't
ready.
want to hear you will get kicked out if we hear
Oh, I left him at home.
I left them at home. Bring business. This is the matter of fact, I think you know what we need to do, bro?
What?
Have a workshop on networking.
I'm with that.
You know what I mean? Something so simple.
I'm with that.
Yep.
Business card, network, have what else should they bring? What else? Can I give you a mic now? Like you've been sitting here, you like just. I can't even take my mic off to give to you, but that's okay. That's all right. You gonna go sit over there? She gonna pull out that. Okay,
Yeah,
she gonna sit right
I'll
there.
slide over.
And she gonna pull that mic over. That mic right over there. Yup.
All right.
Go ahead. I'm gonna move that mic over. Okay. All right. Tell them who you are. Tell them who you are.
Do this.
Huh?
I didn't think I was gonna do this, but
You got it then?
I think I got it.
You got it?
yeah.
Okay. You got it. Go ahead.
All right. I am Lane Taylor. I am the Director of Policy and Communications for the Office of State Treasurer, but I do have small business world experience. In my previous life, I did work in the small business community. So a lot of what Ted's talking about, I've seen firsthand, working within the community, and especially in the minority business community. So that was one of the emphasis pieces of my work. So for the small business or the Minority Small Business Expo, you need to make sure you have your business card. Also, make sure you come dressed to impress. You never know who you're going to meet there. You never know what type of opportunities are going to come out of being there. I went last year and I absolutely loved it. So, definitely make sure that you're there. Definitely make sure that you are ready to network. And even if it's a little bit scary, if you're not an extroverted person, it's okay. Sometimes all it takes is just maybe starting with another table or another business owner that does something similar to yourself. Strike up a conversation that way, ease into it, and you'll do just fine.
You got on that microphone like, don't you dare come in, like auntie, don't you dare come in this place and not have
at the end of the day, you're selling yourself, right? Not only are you selling your business, but you're selling yourself, and first impressions go a long way.
That's right.
So you'll never get a second chance to make a first impression.
Exactly. So, if you're showing up right on time, you're late. You need to be there a little bit early, and I shout out my high school track coach, Coach Smith, for that. If you are early, you're on time, you're late, and we left. Right. Which means, translating to business, you're going to miss that opportunity.
Okay, thank you for showing up. We're about to get to the segment before we close out. 100 things I will never ever do in business again. What are some of the things that you heard, that you've seen, both of you, that you've seen businesses not do that you saw that they did, but they should never do again?
The one I see and I have heard a lot about is somebody doesn't have a business plan, that they just start the business, there's no plan. That happens all the time, and that should not happen.
I agree.
And I would say that's the biggest thing. You have, a lot of folks out here who are like, oh, I'm just going to get an LLC. Oh, I'm just going to do X, Y, Z. And, okay, you're coming with all this, all these ideas, and you want this money for this, and you're going to the banks, and, you're pulling your credit, hurting yourself personally in the long run. But you should have started with a business plan. Right. And as we said earlier on this show, there are so many free resources. You do not need to be paying somebody. Now, if you want to do that, that's fine. But you have so many free resources that work together throughout the state that are available to you. They will make time for you. Like, this is what brings us joy in our work. This is what we get to do every day to serve others. Take advantage of it.
I love it. How about you, Killer? 100 thing.
I would focus more in the beginning on learning how to build relationships versus just building up the sales acumen. Just having a good sales acumen. Now, we talk on this program all the time. Sales is the most important thing in your business, hands down. And it's not close.
Right.
But you also need to learn how to nurture those relationships.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're just going to be churning and burning, and that's not how you build a business.
Right. Mine would be, I'm gonna stay with you on the business plan to understand what that plan is and how to attack it. A lot of business owners, and I'll take me. My thing is, I just had a hell of a product, right? So even with messing up and losing hundreds of thousands of dollars, money was still coming in, right? But I learned, and I will never ever do that stuff again, right? So I would say, one, learn the business plan, learn how to execute on that business plan, but also learn the business canvas. That helps you a lot better after you understand what a business plan is, right? There's a lot of small businesses, if you're watching, if you don't know how to do a plan, like you said, there's a lot of resources out here that will help you, that will teach you how to write a plan. And once you write that plan, the next business idea or the next Olajuwon pivot that you have to do in your business, that plan will come handy. It will be your playbook. It will be your Bible. It just won't be that corner table, copy table, bedroom table book.
We're harping on this, but I want to make sure we understand. You need to understand the business plan that you have written for your business.
And do your research.
All right. Yes, do your research. You cannot just pay somebody $20 on Fiverr to write your business plan. All right. Yeah. Please, you cannot depend on ChatGPT to write your business plan.
That's true.
Please do not use ChatGPT to write your business plan.
Are you getting a lot of that?
I have seen some, and you can very clearly tell that they were written by ChatGPT.
Yes.
Yes.
And they never went back and, made it their
Took the
own.
hyphens out.
Well, besides taking the hyphens out, it's not a fully fleshed out
Yeah.
plan.
Yeah.
They're not adding details to it that makes it unique.
Yep.
They're
There's no
grabbing everything from
segmentation,
everywhere.
There's no
Right.
projections.
Yeah.
Right. And
you really
so
can tell.
it's not coherent,
Yeah.
I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
The other thing, when you're doing a business plan, do your research. And this is one thing that the Division of Small Business always harps on when you're especially applying for an EDGE grant. Do your research analysis. What makes your business
Right.
different than what is already in our state
Right.
or in the county that you're trying to serve? And also, where else is your type of business if it's not, a totally brand new product?
Right.
Where has it been successful?
Right.
And why has it been successful? And
Exactly.
don't be afraid to reach out to that business owner either. Like,
Yeah.
I think the one thing that a lot of business owners think is that, the community is gate kept, right?
Right.
Or that industry is gate kept. There's a lot of folks that are willing to talk to you. They're willing to mentor. They're willing to share in the community.
Yeah.
You just got to ask.
Yeah. They're willing. You just got to make the call.
Exactly.
Make the call. Like, we can't do the work for you.
Right.
Like, what do you want already?
Exactly.
We want to help you. We want to, it's like, we want to bless you. We want to give you the money this $14 million that we got, but I can't give it to you if you don't answer the questions.
Right.
You don't fill out the app. And then you want to say, man, the people don't want me to succeed. Bullshargin.
Yeah.
Don't ask them questions.
I'm about to start saying that.
Bullshargin. Bullshargin. My grandfather never liked
The other thing I will say, and this might be a little controversial, but I think we also need to move away from, especially in the small business community, referring to certain types of businesses as minority businesses.
Okay.
Listen, we're trying to equal the playing field. Consider yourself a business, period, that happens to be minority.
I can flow with that.
Okay.
I want you to dig a little bit deeper for the people. Sometimes people read the headlines and not the story. Like what you just said. People are probably already ready to attack you for saying that. I understand why you said that.
Yeah.
But for the people that are watching and just read the headlines, can you explain a little bit more on why they shouldn't say that?
Sure. So one thing that I have seen, whether it be through roundtable discussions or just going into businesses generally, is that one thing they talk about is, well, I'm a minority business, so people complain about the cost of my product. They're saying it's too high compared to maybe this other business that doesn't consider themselves minority, right? At the end of the day, you're buying a product and there's a quality that goes along with that product. Your background should not come into the equation when you're looking at
When you're trying to sell a
the
product.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you're selling a product. It doesn't matter whether you're white, black, Hispanic, Asian, whatever. Like
I learned that from one of my mentors. What do you think about that, Steve?
About what she's not wrong. She is not wrong.
I tell
at the end of the
people-
day, you're an entrepreneur. You are a business owner. You have a business, period. You just happen to be minority.
Yeah, it's time to be black.
Right.
Not a black-owned media station. We're a media station.
What-
Right. And I feel like when we attach that minority part of it, we almost put ourselves at a disadvantage because of our own mindset. Like maybe because I'm a minority business, there's a certain perception about that when it shouldn't be the case. If you're running a successful business, you are a business, period, that happens to be a minority.
I sell hell of a widgets.
Your identity can't be the business.
Your identity what?
Your identity can't be the business.
Can't be
Correct.
the business.
Your identity should not be the business.
I'm not mad
I would
at that.
definitely agree with that.
All right, I'm not mad at that. Mad at it at all. All right. I think we need to bring both of them back, right?
For sure.
But I think we need to bring
1000%.
her back for like 100 things you should never ever do in
She
business.
spent all this time telling us how she didn't want to be on
And
camera.
get on there
She
and
jumped
drop
right
the
on.
mic.
Yeah.
Because it was supposed to
I
be
told
about
you she
that.
had the best stuff to
Bro,
say.
and this is what it's all about. It's about us, just all of us, right? When you see in the optics, right? You see on this network, black. What's your nationality? Your background?
I'm mixed.
You're mixed. And two big black brothers.
Who told you I was big?
Who told you I was black? Right? But we're here for a common goal. And the common goal is small business.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Small business doesn't have a color. Well, it does. It's called green. Right? Green, red, was it red, black, and green?
Yep.
Am I wrong for that?
No, not at all.
Don't want to be in the red,
Don't
love
wanna-
to be in the black, but guess what? Green always makes you happy.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Say it one more time for the camera. Say it.
Don't want to be in the red. Black in the black is great, and green always makes you happy.
I'm trying to tell you, and that's what people are watching. People are seeing us all on here, different ethnic backgrounds, different nationalities, but we're here to talk about business. We're here to talk about how you at home can focus on making your business in the black, but getting that green and getting out of the red. Boom. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, it's your main man, Big Ive. Thank you, guys. Thank you both so much for blessing us tonight and blessing our 400,000 homes we're in and our other 75,000 people watching online. Appreciate it. Damn, 70,000. Thank you.
That's a great number to have.
Thank you.
Next, it'll be 100.
It gotta be. It gotta be. And thank you for watching. For more information, go to earnsdelaware.com to get more information on how you can retire with peace and harmony. And it will only cost you as low as, just say $20. You have $20. No more lattes, no more coffees, no more expensive Chick-fil-A meals. Nothing against Chick-fil-A. But it's time for you to earn.
Man, Chick-fil-A might want to be a sponsor one day. Chill, bro.
Dunkin' Donuts. No, Delaware, earnsdelaware.com. Make sure you check them out. It's your main man, Big Ive. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell a friend, like, you saw it here. You got your information here, and you got your resources here on the DETV Small Business and Innovation Podcast. With that being said, we'll see you on Monday. Good morning, Delaware. You do not want to miss it. University of Delaware will be in the building. Aunt Vicky will be here. Supplier Diversity.
Yes.
And she might come back for the podcast.
Oh, we gonna
You know Aunt Vicky? That's my girl.
We love you.
Uncle Ted. Cousin. We go
Sure.
All right, Steve, let's get out of here. I'm tired. I'm beat. I got 17 hours in for the day.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Y'all enjoy the rest of the evening. We hope you were able to find some value in today's discussion.
Yes, sir.
That's it. Y'all have a good night.
We don't got no more. Dennis, take us out with the music. Got no more. Me and you.